Safe sleep is a key part of ensuring children's health, safety and wellbeing in an early childhood service. The sleep and rest requirements under the Children's Education and Care Services law and regulation aim to protect children from risks associated with sleep and rest, and it's considered a high-risk activity that requires ongoing risk assessment and risk mitigation. Age is particularly important when considering appropriate sleep and rest due to the increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome and sudden unexpected death in infancy associated with the younger age group. You can read more about this on either the Red Nose Australia website or in TDC in your Care and Nurture unit under the lesson on movement and rest for children's wellbeing. This video will review sleeping for babies as well as sleeping for toddlers. When you attend your work placement, your service will discuss their sleep and rest procedures and any risks specific to their service or their children. So let's start with babies. Firstly, you need to create a safe environment that encourages sleep, dim lights and soft music. A baby's cot should have a firm, flat mattress that has fresh sheets fitted for each individual child. You cannot have anything in a cot that increases the risk of suffocation or overheating, so you shouldn't have any pillows, doonas, cot bumpers or soft toys. If the baby is needing a blanket, this needs to be made up in the bottom half of the cot. You'll prepare the baby for sleep according to their own individual routine. Wrapping can help a baby to feel calm and settled and encourage them to sleep on their backs. An alternative to wrapping is an infant sleeping bag. Both wraps and sleeping bags are in our assessment space. And at the end of this video, why not grab a wrap and a baby doll and have a go at wrapping yourself? Once your baby's settled and ready for bed, you'll place them on their back. This keeps their airways clear and ensures their protective reflexes work. Make sure your baby's face and head is uncovered. Soft toys should never be placed in the cot of an infant less than 7 months old. Now we'll look at toddlers or young children sleeping on stretcher beds. A toddler would usually sleep on a stretcher bed. The child's individual routine still needs to be met, and this may involve you patting or calming a child to sleep. You'll need to maintain adequate supervision of sleeping and resting children, regardless of whether they're in a cot or on a stretcher bed. This involves being within sight and hearing distance at all times, and physically checking babies' breathing by observing the rise and fall of their chest and their lip and skin colour. These checks would need to be at least every 10 minutes, particularly for children under the age of 2 years. Watch the educators when you're on work placement. They'll record these sleep checks on either a paper chart or an app in the iPad. It's a requirement that every service has a policy and procedure for sleep and rest. Additionally, a risk assessment must be completed as part of the process of preparing this policy, and this needs to be carried out every 12 months or whenever circumstances change that may affect safety. You can check our risk assessment attached to the clipboard in this assessment space. How about you have a turn at wrapping a baby doll now? You can follow this poster on the wall or ask a teacher who can show you.